Hello Ammo, this is Chief Hendershot and I'm coming to you live from the Pentagon right there. As you know, you can't film or take pictures inside the Pentagon, so we had to come out here. But I kind of wanted to walk you through where we are with the ammo badge this week. So let me go back in history first and tell you kind of where we came from. We started out years ago, a couple people that tried to push this back in the late 80s. Chief Mercer and Chief D'Amico. Both of them tried to push an ammo package back in the day. And when they got there, politics got involved and it turned into a maintenance badge. I think Mercer was the one that was working with Master Sergeant retired Richard Mortimer, Uncle Morty, there somewhere. So those people had tried several times, and I think there were some other attempts at trying to get the badge through, and we just hadn't had any success. And most of the time it's because they decided that maintenance was trying to break away, or ammo was trying to break away from maintenance. Not. Fast forward, there are several attempts in between there. Chief Amata had gone to the Heraldry Board, which was the first step in the process, and got that done. Chief Arnold then readdressed with the Heraldry Board because it had been a while, so he did that, and then he was getting ready to push the package through. At the time, I was at ACC, and I had a powerhouse general behind me that was willing to make this thing happen. So I got with the other functional managers, and we were going to get the generals involved. Instead of the chiefs trying to push the badge forward, we were going to get the generals to push the badge forward. And that way, they couldn't say that we were trying to break away from maintenance when the maintenance generals were saying, let's do this. And so we had a big push, and Chief Arnold conceded to me and said, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and let you do that, with the general at the time saying he would champion the package. Did you say Chris Arnold conceded? No way. All right, so then the functional managers and I, we got together and we decided this was a good plan, right? So Kimball was at USAFE and Jay Menzel was at PACAF, and Bobby George was getting ready to take my job. And so we got together, all the MAGCOM functional managers, Ben Padilla, Chris Hazard, I think I said the rest, maybe John Crane, I think at the time. And we all got together and we worked on the package to make it a better package than what it was, because we thought that this was going to work. And then I got a surprise. My general retired. That was unexpected to me, whatever. But that really changed the course because I had a lot of energy behind me because of this general. And so that kind of put us on hold. I PCS'd up here to the big house. Came to the Pentagon, I started another initiative to start pushing the badge through. And I thought, well, since I'm up here and I'm the career field manager, everybody's gonna listen to me. No. So then I got this effort going, and I got this great package. And by the way, I even sent it off to Chief Kimball at USAFE, whose staff then made it more like an MEA package, and they added a bunch of pictures of you guys to the package just to help me get it through. And so we have quite the solid package at this point. And so I thought, hey, I'm good to go. And so I started my first initiative, and the colonel, first thing he said is, this will never happen. And it was downhill from there. The general that I had to go up against then, the next general, told me that I had his heart but not his mind. At the time, the hybrid airman thing was a big factor, and the Air Force was trying to go down this, or still is really, trying to make these hybrid airmen. And our argument always was back that we take 9 functional areas, 2 other career fields, and push them into our career field, right? All melted these all together and made this hybrid airman already. I thought that was a good fight. I know we didn't win at all, actually. We didn't get much fodder. So then the entire chain of command swapped out all at one time. The colonel and the 2 generals, both in line up the chain, both swapped out, or all 3 swapped out. It was amazing. And the new colonel came in and said, hey Chief, what are you up to? And I started laying out ideas. And instead of him saying no, Colonel Battioni was excited. He thought it was a great idea. And with that started the traction. We started building momentum. And so we started passing it, we started working on the package, and the 21M piece to that as well, because that hadn't been worked so much. And so he put down a solid piece for the 21Ms that kind of mashed out what we were doing with the ammo troops. And off we went with this package, and it started moving forward. And we started selling it. And each level it started going, and it went farther and farther, and I couldn't believe it. It got through the first general, the second general, and then it went across to all the 2 digits across that had to be involved in it, across the Air Force, and only got 1 pushback. And the 1 pushback was, I can't believe that this one career field would get to wear 3 badges, the maintenance badge, the ammo badge, and the missile badge, and that was his heartburn. And of course I pushed back that, you know, the book says we can wear 4 on our blues. Of course OCPs only get to wear 2, but we would figure that out. We'd pick the 2. If you're wearing the ammo badge, you have to wear the maintenance badge, so that's your 2. And your blues, you can wear all the badges. And so we didn't think that was a bad compromise, and so on we went. Went to the glass doors. Glass doors, get into the glass doors. There's a bunch of colonels that review your stuff before it even gets to the chief of staff, but it made it to the chief of staff. But then, as you know, it was rejected. And we had to go back, and he rejected it because the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force was only required to be input only, and so that's what we did. But he wasn't about to give a badge to some enlisted people without, or I guess in this case, officers, without going to the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force. So we went to the Chief Wright's office. They thought it was a great idea. The Chief blessed it, and right back up to the Chief of Staff it went, and of course we waited until today. And ladies and gentlemen, today, the Chief of Staff has approved our ammo badge. Now they can't wear it yet, so don't start that. We still have to take this badge back, and it has to go to the Heraldry Board, which I've already sent there and talked to them and everything. It's already in the works. And they have to do the official design, and once the official design, they have to put it out for 3 sources of supply, and then once those come back, they'll come back with a bill, and I've got to find some money to pay for it, but then we'll get it started and start getting them produced. In the meantime, we'll work on getting it into 362903, and we'll come out with the official projection of the date that it'll be approved for wear. So we did it. We have a badge. Now it's just a matter of getting it on your shirts. And ladies and gentlemen, he approved. What do you think? And ladies and gentlemen, he approved our badge. He approved it. And ladies and gentlemen, he approved the Munitions Duty Badge today. And ladies and gentlemen, he approved our Munitions Duty Badge. And ladies and gentlemen, he approved.